Your only problem in running one will be a 17 mpg thirst. On the upside though, they're old enough to qualify for classic car insurance. But I have to issue a health warning. For every good one of these you'll come across, you'll have to look at 10 horrors that have been shamefully neglected. So it's very important to find a Series 3 that's got a full service history and a warranted mileage. I knew this one was going to be an absolute belter when I saw this. All the old MOTs from day one, great big sheaf of them here, that confirms the mileage. And better still, a Jaguar service history. Look, with all these lovely expensive Jaguar dealer stamps. Good stuff. But it's even better in the boot. Plenty of room for the children here. And look, nestling in a corner of the boot is this. The original factory toolkit, almost undisturbed. This is how you want to buy them. Now, Jaguars have never been the most rust-resistant of cars, but the Series 3 isn't bad. Look for corrosion around the headlights, underneath that valance, under the front bumper, bottom of the front wings, sills and rear wheel arch. But pay particular attention to around the front and rear screens, because you can get rust bubbling up underneath these rubbers. Mechanically, they're pretty fit. You can tell an awful lot about the engine's condition just by looking at the oil pressure gauge on the dash. It should be reading around 60 pounds per square inch when the engine is hot at 3,000 RPM. The best built cars came out of the factory around 1985, so prime buying comes from a C-plate Sovereign like this with all the toys. But my favourite, my most compelling reason why you should have a Series 3 sitting in your garage is simply this. Prices are on the up. The classic market likes them a lot. Here's a dealer's 56,000-mile V-Reg example for $5,500 and an 86 Sovereign for $10,000. But you can still find them in local papers and the Auto Trader for the same money as I did.
So there you go. It might be 11 years old, but stand back and admire. My Sovereign is still majestic, distinctive, and very, very classy. Ask yourself this question. How many cars do you know that look this good, yet only cost a couple of grand? I rest my case.
Next week, the Nissan Micra that thinks it's a Mark II Jag. Renault's mobile greenhouse, the Scenic. And on Saturday, Top Gear's back on Radio 5 Live, starting with a celebration of the Golf GTI.
Everyone's going sex mad.
You don't have to sleep with him.
But it'll look so rude.
So it's good to have friends you can count on.
You're my best mate now, man.
That's a really nice thing to say.
So how about that shag?
It's a Game On Snogfest, Monday at 10 on BBC Two.
The DSS.
I've got no money. I've come to you for help.
A system that consumes £90 billion a year.
We are not in the business of subsidising scoundrels.
A system in urgent need of reform.
I get £91.40p each fortnight.
A system spiralling out of control.
It will stop wrong people bending the system.
It's supposed to be there when people are in crisis.
It's the benefit payment card.
The system.
Well, I'm in a crisis.
Television to talk about. In half an hour on BBC Two.
Back to the mean streets of London below, now on BBC Two, our second visit to Neverwhere.